target is Shabani. He was the leader of the boys being forced to work at the mine. He was separated from the others and taken away to Ngumba Industrial Zone. The locals call this place Nzoya Badia Bulu, the Devil's House. Boss, find Shabani and extract him safely. You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are now on our way to go rescue Shabani. Dee, really? Right in the middle of my intro? Dude, seriously. Okay, as I was saying, we are on our way to go get Shabani. From our last episode, we captured the Major, and he told us, well, whatever intel it was, but basically start hinging toward the story portion of
an outpost in a
Code Talker
road. Minoko Yanyoka, the snake's mouth. I get it. Looks like that's the only way to the objective area.
This is going to be a long probably a long episode, because this place is a long way in. So we are going to take this nice and easy. We've got Dee here with us to mark any enemy locations on our map. Especially when we get into the woods, they can kind of blend in depending on what time of day we get into. Seeing as we deployed during the daytime, it's possible it could start getting dark by the time we get to the Devil's House. So we're just going to take it slow, and we're going to try and get through this area without worrying about too much about picking up soldiers and staff. Try and get what resources we can, but we can always come back to this later on and grab what we need. There's a lot of guys in this area. Well, not a lot, but whoop, hang on. We're gonna aim to just kind of go through the back here. Take our time stealthily and get through here. Oh, let me get out of here before this guy walks over and sees me crawling around in the back. America. I see they're referencing Code Talker right here, who we will meet a little bit later on. Who is partly responsible for the vocal cord parasite that we will encounter later in the game on a variety of different ways. Thank you, Donna, for all of that. I'm not going to worry about the anti-air radar and all that jazz. I'm going to take him out once that guy kind of passes so he doesn't catch his attention. There we go. Dee, watch out, man. See if we can kind of sneak past him. I think the truck will take us all the way there if we play this right. See if we can hop in the back of this truck before it takes off. Dee might just have to hang back, dude. Alright, we're just gonna lay down here. We're gonna dismiss Dee for right now. Just lay like this for now. Wait, where's he going? Oh, I thought he takes us all the way there. Or maybe he does. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, he's an A+ guy. Alright, so let's see, we are 834 meters away. Yeah, it looks like we will have to go the rest of the way on foot. Okay, fair enough. Alright, even if you do see me, I'm far away. So, hey. Alright, we're gonna put some distance between myself and those guys. You know, with the recent rumors that Sony might, or Sony could potentially, if the rumors ever pan out to be true, that Sony could be buying the rights to Metal Gear and Castlevania and Silent Hill from Konami. I am hopeful, but not counting on it. But if they are somehow able to do it, I commend them for doing so, because I feel like those are 3 franchises that I would love to see, and I think a lot of people would like to see more titles from them. I don't know honestly how many more Metal Gear games we could honestly get, even if Sony did acquire the rights to them. But 1, maybe 2 more. Honestly, I could say I still wish that, I hope if they do that, maybe they could get the team to actually finish the rest of the last chunk of this game. But that's unlikely at this point. Okay, I think there's... Anybody here? I don't know. Music suddenly shifted, but I don't know. It could be anything, it could be nothing. Okay, so they're showing enemies up ahead of me. Yep, it's gonna get dark. Yep, there we go.
They even got a guard post there. Security sure is tight. I guess they don't want anyone poking around. Mist. Supposedly the valley up ahead is covered in mist almost year-round. The objective area is beyond there.
So Silent Hill, pretty much?
The bridge has collapsed. Looks like you'll have to go down through the valley.
And further up this way is the way to Code Talker, I believe. Wait. Might be. I'm not sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and... Alright, we got some decoys in here. There's also hyenas, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. We're gonna take this nice and easy, because a lot of these guys are clustered together, and with the mist in here, it can be a little difficult to see where people are. Oh shit, get down before you're hit by stray fire. Get that diamond, thank you very much. Wish I could find a diamond randomly on the ground. Good night. Yeah, that's a 90%. And we achieved a mission objective with that by capturing one coyote, or hyena, whatever. I think there's a couple more out here too. Get him marked. Alright, so let's see, we kind of couple of good skilled sized players, so we're gonna go ahead and break one. Got him. Stop moving. Got him. Get that out of my way so I don't mistake it. Okay. What? I think somebody saw it. That's
He's coming
okay.
too. Roger that.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead
You gotta
and...
extract him.
That's right, there's another one over here. Another diamond. Ooh, a large one, thank you. I'll take it. Whoops, sorry. I tried. Alright, now with the mist and nighttime combined, it's sometimes it can be a little tricky to see some of the guys in here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get in prone and make our way slowly up here. Should only be a couple of guys right here, so I think there's a tape also here as well.
There's a cliff blocking the way to the objective area. You'll have to take the path.
Okay, we got the metal. Alright, we're not going to worry so much about these guys. We're just going to bypass them and proceed on. Alright, we are clear of all the soldiers. There's a trick I actually been wanting to try for this particular level later on when we fight the man on fire, or Vulcan, using the Jeep.
There's a lot of erosion in that tunnel. Could come down any minute. Watch your step.
Don't do that to me, Ocelot.
You've reached the objective area. Now look for the target. I just hope he's alive.
In a manner of speaking. Notice all the blood that everybody's being drugged through here. People were probably put on these machines and... But yeah, you can see the body bags right here. They're probably cut up or ground up or something as a way of disposing of the bodies. Let's see if there's anything up here real quick. Oh yes, there is. Thank you. Nice to get fuel resources considering what part of the game we're in right now. Okay, and there's the Jeep that we will be using. Assuming we can get Vulcan in the right condition. Which will be utilizing this water tower to immobilize him to a point where we can drive him off the cliff and we can jump out of that thing and we can have an easy escape out of here. I learned that trick way after I played this the first time on PlayStation 3. When I actually went through the really long and exhausting fight to neutralize him long enough to get a chopper in here. I think I had lost 2 or 3 choppers by that point. Just the sheer amount of blood lets you know that they've been doing this work with the vocal cord parasites for a long time, because this place is stained with it. It's really bad. And this is a part that reminds me eerily similar to the hallway in MGS1 before you meet Gray Fox. Poor guy. All these people were captured and used for vocal cord experimentation. Oof. Yeah, you definitely want to disinfect that prosthetic when you're done.
What is that?
All of these people strapped down with earbuds injected into their, well, inserted into their throats. Each one programming a different language for the vocal cord parasites.
Boss, here's Shabani.
Ugh, all the rats in here, Jesus. And we found him. Unfortunately, with the same fate as everybody else. He wasn't as far along as the rest of them were, but he was still in a bad way himself, especially being a child.
Shabani, your boy sent me.
En je må signet og banetod. Nå går jeg be, Kieban. with the rest of them.
Oh, shit. Get off me, Vulcan. Rest in peace, Shabani. Your suffering is
Get the fuck out of there!
You don't have to tell me twice.
What the hell is that? Run, boss. It's him again.
I know, I thought I know.
Catch you, boss. Get out of there. Boss, I'll have the chopper touch down past him.
Oh, shit.
Cover, boss. He spotted you. He's coming.
Yes, I know. Shit. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, shit.
This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. Now's the time to get on the chopper.
Let's see if we can do this. Oh crap. Damn it, I didn't do it. Woo! I think we got him.
Did that do it?
Yes, we got him.
Now's the time to get on the chopper.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm getting the fuck out of here. It's a much simpler way to end the fight versus losing choppers and terrorism points and probably a lot of damage.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
And just like that, mission complete.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Skullface. So he was in Africa after all. Working behind the scenes. Even that man on fire at his beck and call. But what the hell was going on at the Devil's house? Earphones embedded in people's throats. Tapes playing voices. And those lumps on their chests. They looked like the ones on the bodies at the oil field. The man on fire burned everything to the ground. But we were recording audio the whole time you were there. We'll conduct a thorough analysis of it.
And of course, it takes them a very long time to discover the vocal cord parasites, and then for that portion of the story to start gaining some traction. really feel bad for those kids who were raised as soldiers and didn't have any other way. And then the only one other person that meant something to them is gone as well. So they're pretty lost. I am in desperate need of a shower.
Boss, word has it that a Western arms dealer is going to be inspecting a CFA outpost. It appears he's involved with nuclear weapons development in the area. My hunch is that this guy is somehow connected to Cypher. I've got no proof, but we know Skullface is working through PFs in the region. Anyway, it just so happens a job connected to this inspection has come in. Take a look at your iDroid.
The war economy. This one unfortunately has no bearing on the main story, so this one I will just be doing offline, and we will be picking up with the following episodes, which I believe will be more of the leaning. I believe it's leaning more towards getting to Code Talker. So first, real quick, let's take a shower, get all that ash off of us.
Boss, welcome back.
I'm also real quick gonna make a couple of trips.
Please select a delivery point.
We're gonna stop by the R&D, see if there's anything going on there with battle gear. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Wait, which door is it? Is it down? Below? I forget.
Snake!
I'll see you. How in the hell do you get up there? Well, I can see there's a door, but there's no other way to get up there. So as we can see that the battle gear has not started development yet. I do wish that they had made more to do around the base that you could actually interact with. Here we see the plans for it. And all its crude looking design. It looks like a 5-year-old drew it. Alright.
Emmerich is developing the walker gear for you and is supporting the R&D team from confinement. We're continuing to monitor him to make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, but he does eventually.
Boss, welcome home.
Thank you.
Please select a delivery point.
And we're also gonna go pay a visit to my boo Quiet.
How's it going, boss?
We don't have anything to do with Tosh yet. We haven't gotten any more guys from Mother Base. Hey girl, how you doing? We'll probably be taking you out on another mission sometime soon. Alright, let's see what rewards we got. CGMP, I'll take it. Walker Gears. 5 A rank med people. And 10 A plus med people. Thank you, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Boss, about those invalids you saw in that devil's house. Poor bastards. All strapped down to the beds, with those lumps on their chest. The medical staff tell me they were probably a type of cyst. Cysts can get that big? In some cases, yes. But supposing they're a kind of atheroma forming on the surface of the skin, the size is just too big, and the appearance is all wrong. In the end, the medical team were at a loss. Those lumps were like nothing they'd ever seen. The fluid you said you got on your prosthesis when you touched one was burned off in the fighting, and the factory burned down too. None of the tests we did once you were back at the base revealed a pathogen that could have caused them. Meaning we don't have a single sample to work with. Everything went up in flames. What worries the medical team most is whether it's contagious. Whether there's a chance we could end up like that. And? Mother Base's sanitation control has always been strict. After all, war is great at transporting diseases. For the time being, at least. There's no sign of contagion or any symptoms that could be related. One more thing. About the surgery that had been performed on the people in the Devil's House. Yeah? You said that their throats were cut open, with an acoustic tube pushed inside? Right. The tubes were hooked up to tape recorders, playing some kind of audio. Well, we picked up some of that audio through your radio transmissions and recorded it here. The intel team has been working on analyzing the communications log. What have they found? There's nothing tying the contents together. We've got a report on 3 deaths in a car accident on the autoroute near Marseille. Protests outside the Libyan embassy in London, a press conference with the former Prime Minister of Sweden, a 4-month-old weather forecast for Balikpapan, and then commercials for appliances, cough syrup, and TV dinners. Assuming they're not all staged, they come off as recordings of your average public broadcasts. Public broadcasts? Just radio and TV signals? Yes, and from all over the world. We're looking into whether they're genuine or not, just to be sure. What else? A speech that sounds like it was recorded out on the street, and people chatting about how this year's tomato crop did. And there's nothing they have in common? We're partway through the cryptanalysis. That includes checking all audio ranges and running it backward and at different speeds. Then there's vocabulary breakdown for political suggestions, ideological common points. But I don't think it's going to get us anywhere. Where were the recordings made? There's nothing linking them from that angle either. Just like you reported, we've detected virtually every major language there is. French, German, Italian, Spanish, including South American accents. Then there's Russian, Hindi, Arabic, Portuguese, Mandarin, Cantonese, Japanese. They're nothing if not thorough. Well, I don't know if we've got them all covered. Ignoring the ones that have gone extinct, supposedly over 5,000 languages exist today. Besides, English isn't one of the ones we picked up.
Really? English?
I know. Only 5% of the world's population is a native English speaker. But when you factor in those who've acquired it as a second language, nearly 1/3 of the people speak it. The world's dominant lingua franca. You gotta figure they had it somewhere among all the languages in that place.
No English.
Bear in mind, we didn't hear everything that was played in that room. We couldn't isolate the more distant sounds due to static and the program could have been set to change every day. In a nutshell, for reasons unknown, people in that room with a common medical condition were made to listen to recordings in languages from around the world. It's not clear how the growths on their chests fit into it. It could have been treatment for them, or maybe an experiment of some kind.
I'm guessing one person knows.
Yeah, Skullface. He was there. The only thing we can say for sure is that he's involved.
Now is not the time for that exposition. That comes later. And we will pick up later on with this when we go to continue on with the main portion of the story. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a nice little fun video. I'm really enjoying getting back to playing some Metal Gear and kind of getting back into that mode again. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.